Other than the obvious answers, better servers, new maps, and rogues/guns, what do you want most in Rogue Company? I want a lot of things in Rogue Company. A map vote would be pretty awesome. Vote on the maps that you want to play on instead of Glacier 50 times in a row, but you know, that'd be cool. Map voting, new maps, new game modes. This one's from Dementors. I think I said your name right. 2 questions. First question is, how do you get the primary, secondary, and melee wrap that you and other streamers have? I'm assuming you mean bubblegum splatter. The only way to get this was reaching rogue rank 2 ranked seasons ago, 3 ranked seasons ago. I don't remember. But yeah, that's the only way to get it. So you can no longer get this weapon rep. So yeah. Second question is, what headset do you use that you can legit hear everything so well? I use the Razer Kraken. I think it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. My favorite headset I've ever used was Turtle Beach Elite Pro 2. That is the best headset I've ever used. Better than X12s on 360 days. Oh, okay. Here's one from Francisco. What is the biggest mistakes players make while playing? And what do pros like you do to get so many downs? I noticed that you move like a shark around the map, like a predator looking for its prey. I tend to be too careful in camp. Well, I don't consider myself a pro at all. What I see people do a lot that I find that they're not really doing much is like sitting still, if they're sitting back. So if you're thrown on a map, right, and if your team is spawning, or if you come from one side of the map, chances are enemies are going to spawn on the other side of the map or in the middle, like towards their side, right? They're not going to spawn on your side. It just doesn't happen. So when, like, I like to be more aggressive, I like to get that positioning down, because if you play back and if they grab that positioning before you do, then chances are they're going to kill you first. This game is just all about positioning, and I feel like I have to get there before the other person does, so I have a better chance at killing them, if that makes sense. The mistake I find is people just staying back. A post. Can you make a video where you do custom matches against people on stream? Yeah, I can do that if that's what people want. Why not? I can do party games like that. I think that'd be cool. I want to eventually try to get a bunch of you guys in the stream, and maybe we can run some Among Us. I think that'd be really fun. And if you guys have Discord, whether if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, I think everything has Discord now, so there could be the voice chat and whatnot, and yeah, I think that'd be a fun thing to do. Kyle again, what rogue and gun do you think needs the most attention on? I want to say Seeker, just because of the fact that he don't get anything. He has nothing. So give him some attention. Gun? I think all the guns are in a good spot right now, besides a few of them. The Deadeye is absolutely disgusting in the DMR category. I think the Deadeye is the best one. I've always thought the Deadeye was the best one. Because the Knight needs a nerf, but it is what it is. This one's from John Smith. Who would you say are the top 5 rogue players of all time and / or current top 5? Top 5 rogue players of all time? I want to say Gronky, Delana, Ink, Frag, and then there was another one. Number 5's hard. I don't know. I don't think I can do top 5. I can give you the 4. Number 5 is very difficult though for me, because the comp scene kind of died on this game, honestly. So I don't know anymore. I'm sorry. I don't know. Ty Bear, have you thought about doing a YouTuber showdown for Rogue Company, whether it's 1v1 or 3v3? Yeah, I could do that. I mean, if like a bunch of other Rogue YouTubers want to do that, we can talk some out and we can do that. I think that would be really cool. Flappy, 2 questions. What's your favorite weapon? What's the weapon you hate the most? What's the weapon that needs a nerf? That's 3 questions, but my favorite weapon is Nightshade. The weapon I hate the most, probably the Arin. And then what weapon needs a nerf? The Knight. So, Kyle again. How many people have you dated / asked out? For me, I asked out a total of 5 girls, but got only 3. I didn't really ask anyone out in school. I've asked out like 1 girl. Her name was Nicole, and then like she kind of laughed at me. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. And ever since then, I kind of just like, nah, I'm cool. The one will come when she comes, you know. So I kind of, after I got laughed at, I'm like, nah, screw you, then. Screw these bitches. But yeah, I dated 3. Only 3? Yeah. I've only had 3 girlfriends, so I don't know. What would you remove from Rogue and why? The crappy server issues. Ichigo, do you have a best PC settings? If you have one, can you make a video on it? I can do all guns fine, but my sniping always seems off, and I don't know if it's the setting, and most people do video on console settings. Well, I don't have a best PC settings because I am on Xbox, unfortunately. Cyber, what do you think of all the Cheetos on Rogue? There's a guy, Knowles, who posts YouTube videos of him using aimbot daily. I mean, if you gotta cheat on a free game, you suck. I'm sorry. You're garbage. Do you think like a 50-man BR in Rogue could revive the game? This is from Instinct. I think a BR would do fantastic on this game because BRs are like the most popular thing still. So I think that would be really, really good. Combine all the maps into one big, huge map. I think that'd be tight. Kyle again. What game did you play the most before Rogue? Fortnite. This one's from Sean. What is your favorite Rogue? Vi. How did you come with the name IDonniee, and top 3 favorite Rogues and top 3 least favorite Rogues? This is from Mandem. Well, Donnie's my name. It's IDonniee because I tried to use just plain Donnie and it didn't work. Like it was taken, so I put the I in front of it to make it look like it's connected to the D. So it's just Donnie. I don't know. I kind of like grew to a certain point. Like I kind of got a little older, and I'm like, you know, these names are kind of stupid. Like I'm not gonna name myself like Dragon Slayer 223 or something like that. So it's like, I'm not a Dragon Slayer. You know what I mean? So I just named myself Donnie. Top 3 favorite Rogues. That's hard. Vi is number 1. Fixer was number 2 for the longest time. I don't like his passive, so he probably dropped to number 3. Number 2 is probably Ronin. So, and least favorite Rogues, I don't like Juke. BV's boring. And Trench. Those are my least favorite Rogues, I guess. Okay, so Kyle, when was the last time you got a checkup at the dentist? I don't remember, bro. It's been a while, honestly. I couldn't tell you. Have you ever had a near-death experience? So, a couple years ago, my heart was at a very high heart rate. Like, it was beating really fast. Like, it was thinking I was working out, but I wasn't working out. And it was really hard to breathe. And I rushed to the ER, and then they had to shock my heart back into its heart rhythm. because I was in line of having a stroke, and if I didn't get it fixed, I could have been on blood thinners, and that could have been for the rest of my life. And it was just a scary experience, and I've already talked about this entire thing before. But yeah, I almost died because they put me to sleep and shocked my heart back into rhythm, like I said, and my heart rate dropped below 30 beats per second. So I was like, yeah, I almost died. So, but do you have plans if you stop playing Rogue? Just probably try to play Fortnite, post Fortnite videos, maybe Rainbow Six, COD, story games, stuff like that. What cars have you owned? I owned only one car, and it was my 96 Cadillac. And the moment I paid it fully off, it blew a gasket or whatever. Like, the engine just kind of crapped itself. So I lost my car after I fully paid it off. I was so upset because it was my first car. So, Starks, 2 questions. Do you play Metal Gear Solid best third person ever? If so, what's your favorite one? Second question is, who do you have beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Okay. I played a few Metal Gears, and I don't remember. I think the second one was my favorite one, I think. And then the only person that I would have beat Roman is Jay Uso. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Like, they're not going to have Roman lose to anybody. That just doesn't make sense. And that's why he didn't lose at this last pay-per-view, because I guess his reign has been so long. So it has to be a WrestleMania moment. You know, so the only one that makes sense is Jey Uso. This one's from Zal. Do it jiggle when you walk? If you'd like to know. God. Kyle, so you play Paladins? If not, please consider giving it a try. I played Paladins quite a bit. My favorite character was Meve. She was really fun. But I don't play it anymore because I have Overwatch. So, what anime do you watch, love, and hate? I don't think I hate. No, I don't hate any. I just dislike Jujutsu Kaisen. I tried it. I didn't like it. I like Demon Slayer. I like My Hero, Dragon Ball, Inuyasha, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all that stuff. So, what language do I speak? This is from Kyle again. English, sarcasm, real talk, that type of stuff. And those are all the questions. Holy crap, that was a lot of questions.